And good afternoon to you. We've got a lot of weather to talk about. A tornado watch was just issued across the area. That's part of our headlines. We've also got new reports into the Weather Center about last night's storms. We'll talk about that. We've also got hot and humid conditions for this afternoon and evening. We'll talk about how hot those highs will get. Storms tonight, severe with large hail, damaging winds, isolated tornadoes, and flooding issues. Once again, that's an issue, and fog could be possible by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. That's coming up. Your forecast is next. Stick around. We'll be right back. Here's your first alert forecast with Kay McFerrin. And good afternoon to you. My name is Cody McFerrin. We're now in the First Alert Weather Center, again, tracking the latest. We have a tornado watch that was just issued, and we're going to get to all that momentarily. Now, as we take a look at First Alert Doppler Network right now, you can see across the area things are dry. However, there is that yellow box that popped up again. That's the tornado watch that was just issued. We'll go ahead and take a look at that watch, show you some of the key areas that are impacted. This watch goes out until tonight at 10 p.m. for 2-inch size hail, so large hail, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and storms moving at about 30 with storm tops to 55,000 feet. Basically, that just means we're going to be able to tap in some of that cold air aloft, and that will help us to get some of these storms. And unfortunately, the atmosphere is going to be prime for those tornadoes, and we're going to walk you through that on Futurecast momentarily. Now, what I am going to go ahead and do is switch. We're going to go ahead and talk about some storm footage last night. So let's go ahead and look at that. I've got two videos I want to show you of the storms because we got new reports coming in. As we take a look at this storm video, here's one video I shot last night, and this was as the storm entered Creel Springs, and as it was passing through, you can see the very dark clouds there and the dark skies, obviously. Then as we play this video, here's a look at the gust front and outflow boundary out ahead of this storm, and then the wall of rain behind it. This storm activity prompted some very strong storms with severe weather included in them, but we also have a new report coming in, and I want to show you that right now. As we switch back to the main graphics system, you can see that we're located right now in Jackson County near McCanda, and as that storm moved through the Grand Tower area, I was telling you last night that it was warned, or not warned, but it was producing signs that to me looked like a possible rotating thunderstorm, and it was something to keep an eye on. We have a report now from Jackson County, 3 miles south-southeast of Grand Tower. They reported a funnel cloud, and it looks as though the funnel cloud may have touched down. Video shows what appears to be a brief and weak tornado on the east bank of the Mississippi River, and that was entering southwest Jackson County. No damage reported from that, but the video was very interesting nevertheless. So again, strong storms once again tonight, and that's of a main concern. All right, let's go ahead and talk about other weather we've got going on right now. As we take a look at our current temperatures, it's 88 in Carbondale, 88 in Cape Girardeau, 88 in Paducah, it's 86 in Poplar Bluff, 88 in Farmington. As we zoom on into southern Illinois, we'll talk kind of here at home, 86 in Marion, 86 in Harrisburg. Let's go ahead and talk about those heat index numbers, though, because these numbers are impressive. 98 in Carbondale, 97 currently is what it feels like if you step outside in Marion, 99 Harrisburg, 93 in Paducah, 100 in Cape Girardeau. We're talking 100 just near and southeast of Donovan, Missouri. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to talk about those storms. We'll walk you into Futurecast. I'm going to get everything ready here, so give me just a second to do that. All right, let's talk about the storms tonight. As we roll into Futurecast here we are. We're going to stop this and pause it. Here we are at 5 o'clock tonight. Notice that right now we're dry, and those wind arrows are showing those lighter blues and the green colors. Those are the winds, and this is going to determine storm inflow. So we're looking at winds at about 4,000 feet off the surface, and cloud tops are going to be fairly low tonight too. So that's these winds are important. Notice that line you see on your screen, that's called an isobar. That's a line of pressure, and so the closer these lines get, the stronger the pressure gradient winds will be, and that will help to increase wind flow. As we take a look on into 6 o'clock here's 6 o'clock, not a whole lot of clouds out there, it's pretty sunny. We're going to continue to have heating, and we'll hit our peak daytime highs by about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. Highs should reach into the upper 80s, And then as we get closer to 7, 8 o'clock, notice clouds start to form. Futurecast right now is showing these clouds popping up. It's very well possible we could have storms south into Carbondale and places south in like Williamson County, Union County, Johnson County, those counties that Futurecast is not going to show storms on here in just a minute. Here's 9 o'clock. Notice the wind arrows now starting to point towards the north and east, indicating southwesterly winds flowing into the northeast. That's perfect, bringing that warm southerly flow in to these storms. And then we have the activity that starts to pop up on our radars. Right now, the main concern looks like if you're in Franklin or points north of their counties, so Franklin County north, right now you stand the greatest chance to get in on some of these real strong storms with tornadoes possible, damaging winds of 60, 65, 70, maybe even 75 if they can misbehave enough. We're talking hail well over the size of quarters, now probably up to maybe ping pong or larger, and then we're also talking about flash flooding issues, deadly lightning, flooding, and then the tornadoes, if I didn't already mention that. Here we go. Here's 11 o'clock. Notice Futurecast continuing to push that activity out, and then behind it some more storms possible. But the main line of activity, I know it's showing it right now, moving through those areas, and you've seen that the tornado watch was for those counties up off to the northwest. Jackson County, Saline County, and Williamson County don't see a lot of activity on this particular Futurecast model. It's still possible that you could see storms in these locations, so please still stay weather alert even if you're not in the watch. All right, let's continue to roll this forward. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we continue to get that out of here. Some leftover lingering showers and storms possible with that activity, but the majority of the area looks to be dry to start your Monday. So again, it's going to be a rather active night overnight, and then we clear out and things get sunny quick. Now, we could have fog overnight tonight as well, especially in areas that see rain. Our temperatures are going to be, and the moisture content that will be on the ground will be enough to produce some of that fog. So we'll let you know if we see any fog tomorrow morning on WCOT Channel 9. So please keep that in mind. Some patchy to dense fog is possible. So again, tornado watch issued until 10 o'clock tonight for parts of our area. We'll continue to track these storms for you throughout the evening, and if we see anything else, we'll keep you up to date though. Right now, reporting in the Weather Center, Kay McFerrin, 9 News.